Oh, okay. I do. I have a question. Yeah, you could. Yeah. I don't know if they're having a trigger. Yeah, yeah. I'll bring it here.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Every day. They were.
Maybe it's rough. There's a lot going on. You know what? They're trying to release it. Sorry.
Really?
I heard the first one and I was like,
Yeah.
I don't really wasn't.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome. Mr. Dadley.
Here.
Mr. Dunn.
Here.
Mr. Harney. Mr. Fryer.
Here.
Mr. Thorne.
Here.
Ms. Bo.
Here.
You have a quorum, Mr. President. 6 trustees in attendance. We've got a quorum. We've got a meeting. Next item on the agenda is the minutes of May 20th, 2024. Do we have a motion so approved?
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Thorne, seconded by Bo to approve the minutes of May 20th, 2024. Are there any corrections to the minutes? There being none, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the motion so carries. Thank you all. Next item is the president's report. We'll start that with the civility pledge and Mr. Diaz.
In the interest of civility, I pledge to promote civility by listening, being respectful of others, acknowledging that we are all striving to support and improve our community, and understanding that we may have different ideas for achieving that objective.
Thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. Other than that, I have nothing this evening, so we'll move to the clerk's report. I have nothing to report today. All right, thank you, Tony. We'll move to planning and zoning. Mrs. Deckman.
Yes, good evening. The owners of 1001 West Main would like to make a presentation, and their architect and Trustees is here with them. So if you would please go ahead.
Alright. We're obviously, we're planning a new banquet hall facility. With 3 new banquet rooms on the ground floor and 2 on the second floor, new kitchens, bathrooms. Fully remodeling, but we're anticipating a 3rd level. Sort of an additional banquet hall that can have a retractable roof and bar. We thought about adding roughly 14 feet to the existing low parapet and creating a glass facade with operable windows. This is the current building. Current building right now is here, and part of it's brick here, this L-shaped piece that's existing. And then the stucco here, there's an existing, there was an automotive business there. That briefly, I don't think they ever opened. I'm sorry, this is facing, yeah, this is the north face.
North.
North face, but bear in mind, I know we're talking about significant 3rd floor. But the building is down at least, I don't know, 8, 9 feet below the street. And I mean, it'll be a lively facade with colors, for weddings and parties and so forth. But also, we like the idea of there being lots of lighting. And the ability to open up the bar and additional banquet space on the 3rd level. Now, we've already have an idea of building in a new elevator, will be 3-stop. Because the 2nd floor, we don't have any access. We have an existing elevator in back, but it's gonna be used for service. But tucked in behind this wall here is a 3-story, a 3-stop elevator. So from the side, we would be only going back 40 feet. This is this portion here is stucco. And we plan on extending that stucco up an additional, in this case, 10 feet, because the parapet varies around the building, okay? But the majority of it back to this is the 2 sides, so the glass would return partially on the east and west faces. And back to the front. I mean, that'll be our main curb appeal face for the banquet facility.
So you're talking about adding another level to the.
Right, a 3rd level, yes.
Towards the back.
No, in the front.
Towards the front,
Towards
okay,
the
because
front.
I'm just thinking about the homes behind.
The whole width of the building?
No, only a depth of 40 feet.
But the whole width, like the whole width.
The whole width, oh yeah, the whole frontage,
And the
yes.
whole length,
Yes,
40 feet, from
right,
the front, back 40 feet.
40 feet.
The rear would be lower.
correct. It'll stay as is. There's an existing flat roof there now. And it's sloping, it's probably about a 3-foot drop from front to rear. And that's the parapet here, it's the finish, flat, well, it's not flat, but it's about a foot below the brick line there. And then it extends back. But from the side, back to the side, this is the 40 feet we're going back on the 2 sides, the east and west elevations.
And the building's how long?
145 feet.
So about a quarter. About a third.
Right.
What will be the ground level to the top height in the front?
In the front, well, that's again, the sidewalk, it would be 47'10". To the very top of the new parapet of the 3rd level. Now, keep in mind, I mean, it's a helpful for the impact of the building that the building sits down at least 5 feet below the sidewalk, if not more. I can get some grades and give you more rich information, exact heights, but the idea is that these roof gardens are very popular with retractable roofs for bars and weddings and
So the roof and the sides are all gonna be retracted.
correct. I mean, there'll be a portion of it that's fixed, there'll be a small service kitchen there. And then the other thing is that, I don't have any floor plans with me, but I can furnish them. There'll be a side entrance. So that the people that are booking the roof can go immediately up in a common lobby up to the 3rd level.
Okay, what if it's open in how the noise impact to the
Good question,
People?
yes.
Just curious about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, I haven't thought that through, but,
Is the south wall gonna open?
no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unsightly. There's 7 rooftop units there,
So
so,
your noise is gonna be inside,
correct.
and the only opening windows will be to the north.
To the north and a 4-foot return. You know, so, north is this way here. So, we're having a full facade of operable windows and partial roof can be able to retract. And only 2 4-foot glass returns on the end. The idea is to create the greatest impact for, for show and for potential candidates that want to rent the spaces.
Yeah, so mainly anything up there on the 3rd floor is going to, all the perimeter of the building is going to be a glass wall.
Right, up on the top, yeah. I mean, it's a taller glass here because of this brick parapet here ends there. I mean, if you see the building, there's this offset here, there's a taller parapet there, but we don't want to alter anything on the existing parapet, we're just adding onto it. And making the glass mullions line up with the existing. It'll be still a modern looking building, but
I'm just concerned about if it's the lighting, how tall it's gonna be over into that neighborhood. Because
Right.
that's been a concern before.
right,
And the noise, I'm just concerned about that. If somebody books that 3rd floor and it's open during the summer and whatever,
Right.
you're gonna fall. If you get a nice night, how the noise barrier is, how late is it gonna be open until?
right, I understand. Well, again, the main activities will be to the noise factor or the outfall of whatever activities going on, party, whatever, will be to the north.
Right, but if you've got a band or music or something that's loud, that's gonna carry, it doesn't matter, it's gonna carry over into that.
Well, we still have a decimals code and noise ordinance of a certain time. So they'd have to go by that.
It's not gonna be very noisy, and my point was, this is open 3rd floor, where it's nice weather, where it's
Right.
nice. We can always close the windows.
After
And-
time.
No, I think it's a great I think it's a great idea, but I just have concerns about
course.
the noise and about the lighting.
The lighting
That
is
kind
gonna
of
be
thing.
only onto the main street. We're not gonna have anything in the back, like the people, our neighbors,
Mhm.
not gonna.
Basically, you're gonna stop just about where this, shopping mall is. to the
Right.
west.
Right,
So you're only gonna come a third of the way over.
correct,
Yeah.
it'll be L-shaped on the end, you see. This is gonna, here, I'm just gonna draw this like this, and then back down. So this facade faces the strip mall to the west. And this is the part we're gonna pop up to create the atrium, 3rd floor. And the same thing here, this is on the east side, like that.
So that's far to the north. from the
Right,
residence.
the whole thing, the whole shebang is 40 feet from the frontage back, and then
Okay.
over 100 feet is left of the existing flat roof 2nd floor.
And with my experience, I think we will more use for the ceremony or the cocktail hours than probably the.
Main event,
Special use.
But-
It's not gonna be open every day.
No,
Well, it
it's
can't
gonna
be
be
open
only
in
for the party,
Okay.
bigger party, not the rest of around or.
How big of a party you anticipate seating up here? How many people? How many tables?
probably about 60,
It's
like the restaurant.
Intimate.
Right. I mean, there's gonna be a restaurant on the ground floor. We're gonna keep this overhead door. We plan on entering the restaurant for an accessible ramp on the left side here. But then we're anticipating an outdoor patio here with a fence. And we'll use this overhead door to, to spill out to that. So, I mean, obviously, the main purpose is the bookings with the 5 big rooms and hopefully the 3rd floor. and have a restaurant in place because they're gonna have a retail smoked meats along with the restaurant inside, so the place will be pretty active for lunch and dinner. And, but then when the big events happen, you know, these people can use both. You know, it'll have the feel of a hotel lobby kind of thing, you know, this whole, with, I don't know if you've been in that building when it was Sears, there's this grand stair in the middle, it sets up well for large groups of people, for, you know, bridal pictures and so forth. So we think it's gonna be a success story.
Has this gone in front of planning and zoning?
No, this is up to us to decide whether we are interested in sending it to P and Z.
Okay,
Because this is gonna require changes to our zoning, and they're gonna have to have a public hearing on that.
okay.
So the question is to us as to whether we not want to go any farther with this or not. One of the questions that you asked, Kelly, was concerned to sound and music. We've already got that in place. The building across at the Spring Hill Mall,
Right.
the small restaurant, they were authorized to have outdoor music too, so.
Which store was it?
Salsa Street.
Oh, okay, all
So
right.
they've, you know, they've only done it a couple of times, and
Right.
we've not had any issues.
No
with it.
issues, okay.
So we said we do have, I haven't checked the ordinances, but we do have banquet hall hours. And you will be restricted to those, and of course, the sound levels of the day.
We'll be fully compliant with all those conditions.
Yeah, the thing though is the height. We do
Yeah.
have a building height requirement in the village. I'm not quite sure exactly what it is, 30 feet.
The current building exceeds it. It was granted a higher height when that original, Sears Home Life was built. So this would be in addition to, and a modification to the existing special use to allow for, the additional height on the front of the building.
So we need that, the side entrance, is that going to need
The,
anything?
the side entrance does not need any, that just falls under the normal building code. However, authorization for outdoor patio dining with a fence would require additional modification to the special use.
Combine those two together?
That would be my recommendation to the owners.
Okay,
What kind
We
of
could do-
fence would you have for the patio?
just a low wooden fence.
I'm not sure if you're gonna want, forgive me for interjecting, but I'm not sure if you're gonna want to do wooden or the decorative aluminum like the neighboring restaurant has. It would be.
That's fine, we, would, you know,
It would
whatever you
also-
recommend, we can go with
Yeah.
that.
And that's more traditional, I'm sorry.
I was just,
That the decorative aluminum is more consistent with the outdoor dining that you see in neighboring communities in the city of Chicago, et cetera.
I've seen the wood too, so I think whatever, you know. I know there's one of the new restaurants over in East Dundee just did the wood and it looks really nice, so I think whatever goes with the facade of the building is. You know,
okay, yes.
Something, right?
Yeah, that can be hammered out.
but yeah, the New Mexican Bell something or other.
Yeah.
But yeah, they have a nice wood and it's low and.
I say we go forward with this option. I think this is just the business that Sleepy Hollow needs. I think this is a great concept. I'm honestly excited to have this restaurant and little market in Sleepy Hollow and call it ours.
Yes.
I like to see it too, but yeah.
Front row seats for the destruction
hold
and
you to
demolition of Spring Hill Mall.
Well, and hopefully with Spring Hill Mall, with the upgrades, it would fit right in with the entertainment that they plan over there, you know, 5 or 10 years from now. Whatever.
But you're right.
Well, if that's the consensus of the board,
Yeah.
I think the next thing is that the board needs to make a motion to send it to P and Z for review and recommendation.
Second by Tom.
Moved by Harn, seconded by Tom. Well, there was all sorts of people wanting to get in on that. So we got a motion and a second to move this on forward and send it to P and Z. Any more comments, questions, or discussions? If not, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed?
Great, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you, guys.
Who made which motion or who seconded? Barney, Thomas.
Looking forward to.
That's why I was looking that way. I thought.
We'll sponsor it.
Okay, thank you. Any idea, once you get through the hoops, how long it would take to have this up and running?
Yeah.
Depends on your decision.
We know people.
The faster the better.
A little better.
Okay, well, I think there's a P and Z next Monday. Oh, we can't.
No, you can't, no, you got a publication period.
Yeah,
It'll be a
It'll
little
be
bit.
July.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. I believe, Ms. Detmer, is there anything else with P and Z?
Does anybody else need me?
We're fine.
You got a
Thank
thank
you. All right. Exciting time to come to see the rooftop dining.
Love it.
Beautiful, the old spring here.
Maybe you can see the river or something.
We might, there's no telling what we'll see at that height.
They sell tickets to just watch the description.
Okay, so for planning attorney. report.
No report, Mr.
President.
All right, thank you, Mr. Schuster. Engineer, Mr. Steele.
Have the street program under your business, if you wanted to
Okay,
move it up to there.
we can take it up then if you'd like, or we can take it up now.
Doesn't matter to me.
Well, let's move new business up to the current, since we've got you on the board right now.
So basically IDOT is currently reviewing the 2024 street program. So currently there's a couple documents that the village board needs to approve. You'll see that the estimation for construction is $438,907.50. The original preliminary estimate was $446,000. So basically this entails repaving Crane Drive all the way from Hillcrest down all the way until just right before that crossing. Or Hilltop, what did I say? Okay.
That's
yeah.
a lot of.
Hilltop.
It's the other way.
All the way down the hill, and then right before that culvert crossing is at, what's that side road? Timber and Crane, so right there. And then also if the budget works out, or at least bids work out correctly, we'll hopefully then also start repaving upwards up towards the hill along Timber, just because that is in bad shape right there too. As you recall, Eugene he'd like to use the DECO grant that the village obtained, the $200,000 towards that, towards sewer, storm sewer, drainage of that. And then we're also have about $120,000 in MFT funds that we're going to be able to utilize. Eugene couldn't log on to the network, so he wasn't able to get the actual amount, but he believes that amount is the correct amount. And then the remaining amount will be general funds through, I believe it was the 5-year that it was going to be taken from. Yeah. So basically first off, the village needs to approve, well, you can do it one of two ways, approve the 2 documents. The resolution for maintenance, it's BLR 14220, and then also the estimate of maintenance costs, which is BLR 14222.
Okay, we need to, you want to do these individual?
Either way, and then also a third is just allowing both the village president and clerk to sign.
Let's do these one at a time. First one is the resolution form BLR 14/220 appropriating the available funds. We do have motor fuel tax funds totaling somewhere in the vicinity of 140, 150,000. And we're saying that we do have a minimum of 120 that we will be placing forward for this project. So that is what resolution, for the BLR 14,220 is about. That would have resolution number 559. We have a motion to so approve resolution 559.
So moved.
Moved by. Yeah.
Second.
Seconded by Thorne. Okay, to approve the resolution, 559 for BLR 14,220. Appropriating the available funds for the 2024 street program.
I move.
We've got it moved.
Oh, it is
Asking
moved.
For any more
Oh,
questions or discussion? Any more comments, or discussion?
I know, I'm sorry.
If not, roll call, please. Ms. Bo.
Aye.
Mr. Dattley.
Aye.
Ms. Thomas.
Aye.
Ms. McGuire.
Aye.
Mr. Harney.
Aye.
Mr. Thorne.
Aye.
6 affirmative votes, no negative votes, the motion so carries. The next issue we need is a approval by the board of the estimate maintenance cost in the BLR 14,222 form.
That's the one I was going for. I'll move for that.
Okay.
Second.
Bo moves, Thomas seconds, the approval of the estimated maintenance cost of the BLR form 14,222. Any further comments, questions, or discussion on that one? There being none, roll call please. Ms. McGuire.
Aye.
Mr. Harney.
Aye.
Ms. Thomas.
Aye.
Mr. Dattley.
Aye.
Mr. Thorne.
Aye.
Ms. Bo.
Aye.
6 affirmative votes, no negative votes, that also carries. Thank you all. Now we need one last motion to authorize the village president and the clerk to execute all necessary IDOT forms.
I'll move.
Second.
Moved by McGuire, seconded by Bo to authorize the village president and the clerk to execute all IDOT forms. Any further comments, questions, or discussion? There being none, they're gonna authorize us to sign financial issues. So roll call, please. Mr. Hardy.
Aye.
Ms. Thomas.
Aye.
Mr. Dattley.
Aye.
Ms. Bo.
Aye.
Mr. Thorne.
Aye.
Ms. McGuire.
Aye.
6 affirmative votes, no negative votes, that motion also carries. Thank you all. Okay, anything else, Jeff?
Just to give you an idea of time wise, is hoping to have the bid opening by July 8th. Again, it all depends on IDOT in the documents and then approval at the next board meeting.
July 8th. Okay. Moving a little early this year.
Have to, it's a big project.
Okay, anything else, Jeff?
That would be it.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Financial director is on vacation. So he's going to leave the making of a motion to someone to approve the warrants. What is today? The 3rd of June?
Yeah, I'll move.
2024?
I'll move to approve the board paying the accounts payable for June 3rd, 2024 in the amount of $83,636.75.
Second. Moved by Thorne, seconded by Harney to approve the warrants of June 3rd, 2024 in the amount of $83,636.75. Any additions, deletions? Comments, questions? Seeing none, roll call please. Mr. Dattley.
Aye.
Ms. Thomas.
Aye.
Mr. Harney.
Aye.
Ms. McGuire.
Aye.
Mr. Thorne.
Aye.
Ms. Bo.
Aye.
6 affirmative votes, no negative votes, the motion so carries. Okay. And or is you, yes.
Looks like it's just midnight. Summer is definitely kicked off early on Lake Sharon. We've got a mixture of lots of people fishing, lots of people picnicking, and a new wrinkle this year, lots of vandalism. For the 5th time in 2 weeks, we've had kids out there either at the tail end of the fishing day, right after sunset, or even in broad daylight, dismantling the stone walls between the smaller part of Lake Sharon and the spillway before it goes under Hillcrest. The number of pictures, the number of sad times we've had to have parents come out to clean up after their kids, picking up stones after the kids have taken apart the stone walls. It's just shameful. And what's going to start happening now, I guess, is the police are going to start getting called every time somebody's out there fishing, so that they're going to have a conversation with them, with people's names, and try to be at the front end of this. It's really sad that summer's only 2 weeks old and we're already dealing with this. But thank you to Kyle and his crew for cleaning up one time. There were a lot of big stones taken out. Some of the kids have even been throwing them at the fishes and at the turtles. It's appalling. These kids really have nothing better to do. And the parents really, I hope that they have a conversation with the kids, because it's too early, too much. And
Well,
it's not
there are kids coming in from Carrington as well.
and from West Wendy, I heard.
Mhm.
So.
Have you
I
called
don't know,
911?
sharing. I'm sorry?
Are you called 911?
We actually just were advised on Friday to call Quadcom. Yeah, have them come out for non-emergency reasons, and literally, I guess they're gonna get tired of coming out because it's the summer, people are out there fishing from as early as 9 o'clock in the morning on the weekends or even earlier. To 7, 8 or at night.
Did you put a GoPro camera out there?
Wow, we discussed that. I didn't want that to be out there for the public to know about.
You don't have to tell them where it is.
I'm probably gonna put like a game camera out there to like a couple of them. Put them in the trees and overlook where the spillway is. That's about all I can do.
I've had a conversation with some of the kids, because I got called
The
by.
best thing is gonna be 911.
Right.
And let
Yeah.
the police take care
Right,
of it.
Yeah.
and that's what I told them. I said, you can either talk to me or you can talk to the police
Yeah.
and take your pick, and they stopped dead in their tracks.
Yeah.
They came to a complete turnaround. And, asked me, they were very polite, but I found out later they were lying through their teeth, but it was. Like from what I've seen, when I've gotten calls from the people around, it's very sad. I mean. I just have no explanation for it.
If we do catch whoever it is, I will be attaching a damages bill to whoever it is.
I was just gonna say that, if we catch them, I told the people in the surrounding homes, if you see them, take pictures and call 911 right away. Call the number, the non-emergency number, get the police there,
Let the police handle it.
let them handle it.
One more kind of funny thing. Apparently, the water treatment is already making at least a mental impact on people, because there've been reports of kids cannonballing into the lake. They've even left their clothing behind. Yeah,
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay.
that's sharing.
Thank you. Sure thing. It's a mental picture.
Look, I live right across from it. I don't want to see it.
I don't want the mental picture.
Yeah.
Okay. Done. Done.
So yeah, fix when the pool goes away. Just saying.
Touche.
You able to do that at the pool?
Okay, service club.
Scott Swanson, one of the co-presidents of Seagull Service Club. We just had some information about 4th of July come up. The dates for the 4th are, the festivities begin July 4th, starting at 9 AM, I think with the fun run and all that. 8. Yes. And then fireworks begin the 5th. Parking starts at 7. And then the rain date would be July 7th. Rain date. And then we're asking the village solicitation fee be waived to sell tickets door to door, because trying to get set that up. And then we'd also like to use the mailing permit to mail out the mailings for the raffle tickets. And then the club is in the process of applying for the liquor license. That's, anything else?
I think that's it.
That's it.
That's it. Okay, we'll take each one at a time. Service clubs request to utilize the village postal permit on their annual mailing. This has been an ongoing issue for a number of years. Just that the board needs to be aware that we are going in an in-kind service with the, not an in-kind service, but a service with the service club on our permit. They will reimburse us for the postage that is used, but utilizing our permit drops their cost tremendously, so. Something that we've done in the past, just need to be sure everybody's aware of it and authorize it, so we have a motion so approved.
I move. Second.
Moved by Bo, seconded by Thomas, to authorize or to allow the service club the use of the village postal permit for the annual 4th of July mailing. Any further comments, questions, or discussion? There being none, roll call please. Ms. Bo.
Aye.
Ms. Thomas.
Aye.
Ms. McGuire.
Aye.
Mr. Thorne.
Aye.
Mr. Dattley.
Aye.
Mr. Harden.
Aye.
Okay, we got 6 affirmative votes and no negative votes, and the second request was for the waiving of the solicitor's fee for soliciting of the raffle tickets.
Right.
For the service club. Okay, that one's a little bit different there. You all recall, we do have a solicitor's fee within the village that we charge everyone coming through. The service club is asking that we waive this for their solicitors. So we would need a motion to do so.
So
Second by Thomas.
Moved by Harney, seconded by Thomas. To waive the fee. Remember, this is waiving the fee. It is not waiving the registration. Anyone doing the soliciting will need to still register with the police. So this is just the fee that's being waived. Any further comments, questions? Yeah, I had a second option. Any further comments, questions, or discussion?
Do they register at the here?
Right,
Okay.
Sergeant, there's a form they fill out with the
Yes.
police department, that way,
And then they get a badge that's signed by the chief.
yeah,
Okay.
then they've got an ID, and
Yeah.
if there is any calls to the station. you can
If they
respond.
have it on and people can see it, they feel better.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
And then the only other question is, the service club is meeting all the requirements on the raffle and the lottery tickets with the county.
yeah, I think you have to register with Kane County, don't you not?
Not that I'm aware of. The only requirements that we ever were brought to our attention were postal, and so we met those requirements, but we have not ever registered in 25 years that I'm aware of with King County.
Okay. All right. Okay. No other comments or questions? Roll call, please. Mr. Dattley.
Aye.
Ms. Thomas.
Aye.
Mr. Harney.
Aye.
Ms. Bo.
Aye.
Mr. Thorne.
Aye.
Ms. McGuire.
Aye.
6 affirmative votes, no negative votes, the motion so carries. Thank you all. Anything else in the service club, Scott?
Nope.
That's it. All right. It wasn't painful, was it?
Nope, not bad.
You should see us do a root canal. Thank you. Okay, trustees reports, roads and parks, Mr. Harding.
Nothing new to report.
Thank you, sir. Finance, Mr. Thorne.
No report.
Art, water and sewer, Ms. Bo.
No report.
Thank you, Courtney. Police and public safety, Mr. Diatley.
no report tonight.
Thank you, Steve. Building and environment.
No report.
No report, thank you, Jenny. Building and zoning, Ms. Thomas.
Well.
Say no report.
Take some time for it.
Just a couple of things as I, spoke when Ann spoke about this. As I said, I did talk to some of the kids. We are now gonna start, because I've gotten calls about this, so we are gonna start calling the police and maybe that'll wake some of the parents up to, kind of, instead of just coming and cleaning up.
I might have somebody for adjudication.
Exactly, exactly. And then second, I had sent an email to you, President Pickett, and to Barb about the 505 Stevens Court, asking for that noise issue with their septic thing, so I got a call about that again, so I just sent an email to you guys, and that's all I have. I just sent it.
Oh,
today.
okay.
So yeah, you may not have seen it, but I just sent it.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Kelly. Old business. We've got a request from Mr. Killinger for an increase in his new hire, Mr. Ward.
Yes.
Yes. If I recall correctly, we hired him, about what?
February. Middle of February, I believe it was. I don't remember
Some
the
4
exact date.
months. We hired him at $20 an hour, and I believe you would like to boost him from 20 to 22 with the possibility of moving it higher.
Yeah.
if he shows,
I think,
merit.
so I budgeted for this in anticipation, I think. What I would like to see is move him to 22 an hour right now. And then give him 4 more months, and if he gets his herbicide license, bump him to 24. And then call it a day for the next, then he'll get his standard 2% increase. After that, every fiscal year.
And what license is he getting?
It'd be his herbicide license to spray weeds. and
Okay.
Stuff like that.
So you have a CDL?
He does.
Okay. Dylan's at 24.
Dylan's at 24.75, I believe. We'll address Dylan next budget. I can't do it right now, but
Why so soon for Tyler?
Tyler is, he's just a excellent worker. He is constantly doing something. I don't have to ask him. I don't have to babysit him. I mean, he'll sweep the shop floor if we're just trying to figure out what we're gonna do for the day. And, he's got great moral character. He's extremely kind to the residents, and he's an example of what the public works department should look like on a daily basis. So I'm very proud of him.
I'll vouch for that.
How's the snow plowing?
He hasn't had to do it yet. If it's anything like his mowing, it'll be fine.
I will vouch for that. I've spoken with him several times. When I was outside and he was doing the cul-de-sacs, and stuff, I've seen him, and he's very, very polite, he's always doing something.
He's an example of someone that we don't want to lose. And while we are not anywhere near competitive pay wise with other towns, there are perks to our job, and I'd say working with me. But I want to get him in the ballpark of being relatively close to somebody that's an entry level at, say, West Dundee or East Dundee or Carpentersville. So I think 22 would be a great start today with and it's not a contract, but with the notion of bumping them another $2 an hour come November.
I'll move for this, for 22.
Second time.
Moved by McGuire, seconded by Clemens to authorize the increase in salary from 2022 for Tyler Ward. Any further comments, questions, or discussion?
Another reason to support it is he showed up on the doorstep with a CDL.
He did.
Okay.
Yeah.
And sometimes that's like pulling teeth.
And we don't want to lose, if you've got a hard worker and you're building your department up, we don't want to lose that.
Yeah, and I gotta give credit to both Dylan, Tyler, even Bill. I mean, if you go by Sabatino Park and you look at how it looks, that's the advantages of finally having manpower to do these things and be caught up and not always having to scramble and pull weeds in August when they're already 10 feet tall and stuff like that. So it's just a big credit to Tyler mostly because we're talking about him now, but I'd also want to give credit to Dylan and Bill. Couldn't do it without them, and I think Tyler is.
Which of the 3 bills are we talking about?
Thank you. Thank you.
They're all taking credit.
It's sort of like that shell game. We got one of them that disappeared.
Still, you expect to see them all pulling weeds today.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
Still, you just got hired.
Okay, no other comments or questions?
I'd be in favor of it contingent upon giving Bill 100% pay increase.
Before we go too far astray, vote on Mr. Ward's motion. Roll call, please. Mr. Hadley.
Aye.
Mr. Thomas.
I,
Excuse me, Ms. Thomas, my apologies for that.
yes.
Mr. Harney.
Aye.
Ms. McGuire.
Aye.
Mr. Thorne.
Aye.
Ms. Bo.
Aye.
6 affirmative votes, no negative votes, motion still passes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ward.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have somebody good.
All right, it for old business, new business, no executive session this evening.
Motion to adjourn. I second.
Moved and second to adjourn, all in favor, signify by saying aye.
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 All opposed, we are adjourned.
Thank you, Martin.
I don't think there's any.